Hi guys, it has been so long. It's actually been, I want to say, a month and a half since I picked up my camera, because it has been the biggest whirlwind of stuff. Hi, I'm Bianca. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're not new here, welcome back, and thank you for coming back because it's been a while. Last video I have to edit, which I don't know as of this moment whether or not it'll be up. On this card I have the video from when I went to Chicago, and it was so much fun. It was great. However, it was like prepping for Chicago, leading into Chicago, like it was like all of that, and like I have a lot of footage that I haven't touched because, guys, I lost my baby doggy, my little dog. I lost her very suddenly, and yeah, actually I have a little paw print, the cutest little thing. And if you know me at all, or if you've been following me, or if you've watched any of my other videos, you see that she is the absolute love of my life, this light of my life. And yeah, so that video has a lot of her in it, and like while I was preparing to leave, like getting her ready, gave her a nice little bath so everything was comfortable for her, blah blah blah, and just a lot of funny moments with her. So yeah, so all that to say, it's been rough and that's just one of the many things I've been going through personally. Well, like a lot of, honestly, I'm probably going to talk about this a little bit more in depth later in this video, but a lot of what I would call spiritual warfare, because Chicago was amazing and God really moved in Chicago, and I fully believe that. And yeah, so I'm really excited for what's to come, but like I said, I will go a little bit deeper in that later in this video. I did want to go ahead and just start this vlog because tomorrow's gonna be a fun day. Tomorrow I'm off. However, Nami's birthday, if you guys know my friend Nami, her birthday's today, and I had to work today, so I couldn't go to her surprise birthday dinner. I had a lot of work to do. At work, it was like too close to the actual dinner, and then I had other work. Like it was weird. It was a lot. But what I did do is I finagled a little something, and basically, because it was a surprise dinner, I just texted her days ago and I was like, hey girl, you, me, let's do something Saturday because I'm actually off, praise God. And she agreed, and she was like, oh, but this is not, whatever. I touched base with our other friends. We're in the clear. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna take her out, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna spend some time together, because I haven't seen this girl in literally so long. We keep crossing paths. My girl is a case manager now, and so she's just a hardworking gal, and then we have very conflicting schedules right now in life, but that's okay. And I have a lot of big other changes happening, so basically I just want to make sure I take the time to spend with her right now. And but our friend group has like this cute little unspoken tradition. Like it's never been like, it's just, I mean, that's the fun part about traditions, just like you don't really talk about it, just kind of happens, is this memory card's about to get full, but basically where we all kind of like ambush on a surprise. So I'm gonna have our friends ambush us. Okay, I got cut off like I said, but more about that a little bit later. I forgot the last thing I said, but basically I'm gonna go to bed and obviously have to get an SD card ready for tomorrow, because everything on here I'm not willing to delete yet. So anyways, I love you guys. Good night, and I'll see you in just a second here. Hello guys, good afternoon, happy Saturday. Oh my gosh, I haven't, shout out to wow, okay, shout out to the Wear headphones because they're amazing. Anyways, happy Saturday guys. We're on our way to Target really quick. We had like a big change of plans because I ended up making reservations for Amy and I tonight, so I'm excited. But like I said, I'm gonna have our friends meet us secretly later after dinner. I did still want time with her, time with her, like just her and I. Like we have so much to talk about. We were actually on the phone like an hour ago, and we were chatting about just so much like God is doing, and like it's just been so beautiful. So we definitely have a lot to talk about, get to like hang out, just have like a little girly cutie date, and we're gonna get cute and dress up, we're going to this place that I found is super cute. I found it on Open Table, so I did make us a reservation just to add to the details and to have a lot of fun with that. And then I was just on the phone with one of our friends, and I sent Daisha, I was on the phone with Trey just now, touching base with him, but then I was also sent Daisha a voice note with like some of my ideas. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have them meet us
for ice cream after, but secretly, she doesn't know. So on the phone I had told her, I'm like, I told the friends like, hey, like I love y'all, but like I just need a minute with her. So that way I can just try my best to paint a picture of we're not seeing them tonight. I'm going to Target now to pick up just a few things I need personally. I need like deodorant, I think I need mascara. I have a list. This is why I keep lists. I need mascara, I need deodorant. I'm going for like the cool girl vibes at the restaurant. That's what I told her, because one thing about Naomi and I is like our like way of dressing. We have like, I dress kind of like differently in like different areas, but there's this one style of the way I dress that matches her really well, and that's like the cool girl thing. And yeah, so I think it should be cute. Going to Target at this time of day, well, it's a Saturday, it probably wouldn't have been any better any other time, but I just realized it's a Saturday. Definitely should have stuck with my original plan of coming first thing in the morning, but I decided to sleep in this morning. Let me tell you really quick, I slept in this morning, and by slept in I mean like I woke up at 9. So I woke up around like 9, and then I got into some Bible study. Then my full intention was to do homework, but of course I do school online obviously, and the portal thing, like I can't get logged in, and I don't know if it's because they had like a migration thing going on. So I'm hoping that is fixed soon, because we have discussion posts due tonight, and I'm hoping that I can get that done. Yeah, so as I was on the phone with Trey, I decided, I'm like, let me get dressed and go to the store now and figure that out. And then I was gonna do groceries today, but see, good thing I didn't even account, like I'm usually working on Saturdays, so like it's like I forgot what the world looks like on Saturdays. But cause this traffic that's right here to go to my Target is actually kind of bonkers, to be honest. Grocery shopping after work tomorrow instead, because there's a Sprouts right next to my job, and we'll just go there, get some food. Nothing crazy, just enough to meal prep for a couple of days so I don't keep buying food. And also I've been feeling like absolute caca. Like, so to give you like a synopsis of that is like, since I got back from Chicago, I haven't meal prepped, and I've been back from Chicago for like, I want to say it's been like 6 weeks or so, 6 to 8 weeks roughly, or like 6 to 10 weeks I think. It's since, has it been that long? A couple of weeks since I got back from Chi-Town, and I haven't meal prepped since, and that's really annoying because I've been feeling the repercussions on my body, in my just everything, my energy, like it's just been bad. So
hello guys. Okay, I didn't get to film too much in Target. One, I told you the memory card was running out, and also there's like a lot of people there. Like I said, I've definitely underestimated how much goes on the weekend, but we are cutting it close to time. It's currently 3:12. I told Naomi to be ready by 4. Naomi does live down the street from me, so leaving here at 4 wouldn't be the end of the world. And our reservation is actually at 5:30, so I accounted for a lot of time, and my full intention with all of this was literally to not stress her out. I literally wanted this to be so, not like, I wouldn't say lax is the word, but like stress-free. Like I would say I just wanted to have a good time, and for us to just like really get to spend time together and not be like on some high-strung schedule, because who wants that, right? And yes, I like a schedule, but like that's also not how she functions best. Like granted, she can move on a schedule, don't get me wrong, but like I'm saying, like I didn't want, for example, like I didn't want to do something early because I know she's more of an evening person. So those types of things are like things I took into consideration with what I was planning. So now we're gonna get like ready, and I figured I'd chat with you guys. I obviously swapped out my SD cards. I could talk to you guys for a little bit. We're gonna get ready and just to like kind of catch up on where I've been and like what's been going on. And but yeah, basically, I mean, not where I've been, because I kind of briefed you guys on that yesterday. Like, I literally lost my dog and that just wasn't good. And then after that, I kind of just checked out completely from there, because everything to me just kind of just felt, everything felt burdensome for a while. Like, everything just felt heavier. Like, everything was just, because then on top of that, I was also starting school, and you know. But I do want to highlight the way Chicago was probably the best experience ever. Like, last year when I was there, I came back with like this whole I want to move to Chicago thing, and I thought it was like, you know, just the high of my first visit and stuff. No girl, it probably got worse this year. and I say that because of like what is going on out there, what God is doing in Chicago is something so beautiful. And frankly, like, I love my friends down, and I'm not saying like anything wrong about them, but I do have more friends in Chicago. And it's not even about friends. Like, I tell my aunt that, she was like, "Yeah, too many friends is not good." It's not that. It's the quality of people I have in Chicago. Like, more community, I guess I would say is the proper word to use for it, because I have definitely more community, more like, I think the word would be like purpose in Chicago, and that's fun. But then also there's like some other stuff with like other areas, and just considering just things I'm taking into consideration in this season and what we're looking at and stuff like that. So, but anyway, the point was, going to Chicago literally was something so powerful. Like, not just going to Chicago, it was like what God did in Chicago. Like, everything with the conference, it was, so the theme of the conference this year was back to the garden, and it was like God's original design and all that stuff. And it was something that, it's something that everyone needs to remember, is God's original design for his people. And like how the book of Revelation talks about the garden again, like, depends on what translation you're looking at, but basically like the Lord restoring the garden, right? And that's kind of like what this conference was about, like God's original design. Because see, the ministry that I'm a part of, or it's called Generation Distinct. I've talked about it before. Absolutely love them. I think it's such a beautiful vision that the Lord placed on my mentor's heart when she was only 16 years old. And it's something so beautiful to even hear about, let alone experience. And it's about the next generation tapping into what God has called them to do, right? And like giving the next generation the tools in order to be able to do that. So equipping them and empowering them to go and execute what it is God has called them to do, like what wrong you were born to make right, right? So that's kind of like the essence of what the conference is on a yearly basis. It's really like kind of like a big networking situation, I guess you could say, in a nutshell. And this year though, however, God placed on her heart, like, you know, back to the garden. And it's so crazy because even though that's the essence of what the conference is every year, I feel like God had a different plan. Like, God's plan for this year's conference was, it literally was like an encounter. And it's something that we all needed, like team and attendance alike. Like, we needed this and whatever. So before I go into like a full-on tangent about that, I'll quit while I'm ahead and just say that it was life-changing for me. Like, the whole experience was so beautiful, and I was just so fired up for like my next steps and like what was to come and what's happening next, blah blah blah, next steps, right? And also very inspired for other things that I had in mind going on, right? So I get back from Chicago and I'm just ecstatic for what God is doing. Honestly, it was very sad to come back, I'm not gonna lie. So like the whole time I was there, not to make it like sad, but like the whole time I was there, I was like, I just want to go get my dog and come back. And whatchamacallit, and then I get back, my little doggy, she's like, at first I thought she was literally just like mad at me, because my dog, if you know my dog, she's like, if you knew my dog, she was like very sassy little girl. And I was like, oh, you're mad at mommy? Like, she would come to me, but she was like, give me attitude, as she does, because she's like a cat. And so whatever, but then she started kind of acting weird, and then it just kind of escalated, and I don't want to go into full details because it'll make me cry again, but basically my baby wasn't feeling well, and then it just got worse progressively, and then within 48 hours like I lost her, and it was a really, really sad experience. As you could imagine, losing a pet is always hard. I got hair in my eye. Hold on, that's dramatic. Okay. Like a full-on hair within my eye. So as you can imagine, like just losing a pet's really hard, but also like just it was in general, like it was just really sad because I was so sad the fact that like something was making her uncomfortable and I couldn't help her, and like it just made me really sad. But because she was only 11, so it made me really, really sad to think that like something just went wrong. But anyway, like I said, if I dwell on it, I'm gonna start crying. So all that to say, like that happened. But I really, listen, one thing that I feel like God has taught me in my life is to understand that even when things hurt, even when life genuinely sucks, there is always a greater purpose in everything we experience. And like all the pain that we endure, whether that's emotional, like that pain that we endure through like hard situations and times and stuff, like I know it sounds really dramatic because like, oh Bianca, that's your dog, but like no, hear me, because this was a pain for me that was like really intense because she was really my little best friend. And apply this to whatever circumstance that you can imagine to make it make sense to you. But essentially, like God is just so intentional. Like, so the way I took it was, whatever chapter God's about to take me into, like I couldn't take her with me. Like whether that looks like traveling more, whether that looks like whatever that case is. And granted, my dogs are never like alone. I have like a house full of people. All the dogs are here. We've never boarded my dogs, yeah, right? Like a family member has always been with them. But in general, she was like my dog. And then like if you're a dog owner or if you know anything about dogs, you know that like they kind of take to their person. And even though they have a house full of people, like it'll still affect them if like you're missing. So you know, I don't know what that looks like, and I don't know why I lost my dog, but all I do know is I've tried to teach myself to always lean on the fact that God is just still good no matter what. Life is hard, life honestly sucks sometimes, but God is still good, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I lean on that. By the way, this is a Tower 28 Beach Please cream blush in After Hours, and I absolutely love it. It's so good and it lasts really, really well. Anyway, so whatever. So then all that was going on, and frankly I was just like, oh my gosh, bump everything. Like, why do I always have to be strong, right? And that's really like what this whole lesson of this like season, and why I'm like talking about it, because I decided to like check out completely. And here's the thing, I think it was fully necessary that I did that, because I was in a place, or I would arguably say that I'm still there. I was in a place, am in a place that I just got so fed up of just being strong. Like, I'm like, why does everyone else, like whenever, like I had like a season of like 3 or 4 different people at the same time check out on me because they just needed to, you know, whether that was like my social media team at church, or if it was like friendships or relationships, like people would just check out simply because they needed to. And I'm like, I've never had the opportunity to do that. I've never been able to be someone that can just check out. And I think I just got to a place where I was like fed up. And here's what I learned though, you can't let yourself get to that place. Like, if you need to step out of the mix for your sanity, do it. Like, if you need to step out and take time for yourself, like do it before you explode. Like, I wouldn't say I exploded, but I would say I possibly imploded. Like, I definitely didn't bleed on anyone in the process. I simply just backed off, like off everything, whether that was my responsibilities, whether that was posting. Obviously, like I didn't post anything on YouTube or whatever, and like this is like not something I do, like it is not profitable or anything like that, but it is something that like I do for me, and it's something fun that I take as a hobby. And so like even this I checked out of posting on Instagram, because again, like I posted a post about my dog and then after that kind of just disappeared. I am active on my stories a lot, I will say. Like no matter how distant I've been with socials, like my stories are pretty much always popping. But yeah, all that to say, like I got to this place where I was like, I need a minute. And I had to give myself that minute. I had to give it a minute. I had to be okay with giving it a minute. I had to be okay with just disappearing for a second. And it's so funny. Naomi, which is who I'm going to dinner with tonight, Naomi was like, I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna pull up to your house. I'm gonna smack you if you don't answer me. Because I was literally just down bad. I was not doing well. I was just, but here's the thing. I didn't like fully isolate. I wouldn't say, because she told me, she's like, Bianca, do not isolate. Like that's not good. You know, and it's true. Like don't isolate. Like seek community. However, I don't live alone. I live with my family. So in that time, I like drew near to my family. Sorry. I drew nearer to my family, and like I was like with my mom a lot and my sister. Like it's not like I completely abandoned being part of like people. I just didn't do it with like people outside of my house. So I will say that. But that's what I told Nimi too. I was like, I'm like, I get what you're saying, but like just so you know, like I haven't been like alone. I've just been with my family. And she's like, okay, fine. And so yeah. So yeah, basically slowly but surely kind of started coming back to normal. And but then things started to look up. Things started to look up, because they always do, because God is good and he is faithful. Hold please. And he is faithful and kind and good and true to his word, and just again, just very kind and faithful. And things started to look up, and I started to get re-inspired. In fact, I actually was able to refine my vision a little bit of like I was able to like completely refine my vision and what it is I'm pursuing. But it was only after I took that time, right? I took that time to like recollect and honestly feel all the emotions. Because I do know, like, here's the thing, any kind of grieving, like you need to go through the grieving. Like it's not healthy to keep pushing without grieving. Like you have to feel your feelings. Like your feelings are meant to be felt. Like your feelings are there for a reason. God gave you those feelings for a reason, and it's not meant to be ignored or just put aside because for the sake of everybody else around you. They're meant to be felt, right? So I also let myself just grieve the loss of my little baby, because my little bestie, because I also knew that if I would just like push it down, it would hit me a lot harder randomly. And like I just didn't want to deal with ignoring the loss of her, you know. Like I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to put myself through that. I didn't want to like do that. Like she was literally something that made me so happy, and like I just wanted to acknowledge that for a second. Like I would literally look at her videos and pictures, and like I remember my grandma would be like, don't show me that, and I'm like, no, what? I'm like, you have to like, I'm not saying to torture yourself, but I'm saying like appreciate the memory. Like if you don't want to see it, I get it, but like don't not want to see it for the sake of like just not. I'm like, you're better off like appreciating the memory, cry about it, and then move on. Like yeah, there comes a point where I have to cut myself off and like put the pictures away or whatever, fine, but like that's not to say I'm gonna never look at pictures of her again or never talk about her again, like, you know. And so like I wanted to give myself that time, and I'm saying that because doing that also allowed me that moment of like just slowing down for a second. Because that's another thing, I'd be running like the Energizer Bunny and just go go go, and then everything hits the fan, and then I wonder why. And that's not healthy either. Let me just finish my brows really quick. Okay. And that's not healthy either, because you're not an Energizer Bunny, you're not a robot, you're meant to feel emotions, you're meant to feel feelings. So there's that. So that was really like what had me kind of gone. I hate when my camera doesn't like tell me. I don't even know how long ago it stopped recording. I think it's because the sound on my camera's off. Yeah, I don't know where it stopped recording, but basically what I'm saying is I just had to give myself a minute. I had to give myself a chance to feel, heal, and honestly get re-inspired. Like it took me a little minute there, it did, but I never lost like inspiration per se. I'm also trying a new mascara. I'm finally gonna try the L'Oreal Telescopic today. I have been using the Voluminous Carbon Black for the last, girl, I couldn't even tell you how many years that I've repurchased this. Like, I have not actually, no, I did try other mascaras while I was working at Dillard's. I tried like a Chanel mascara, I tried a Lancome mascara, but this is like my go-to drugstore mascara, and I've been really itching to try the L'Oreal Telescopic. And the reason why I never did is because y'all remember when like spider lashes were a trend? I hate the look of spider lashes, but then it dawned on me that it's probably a technique, and it's not necessarily like this mascara would give you spider lashes. It's probably what people are preferring, and I am not people. But we're gonna try this one. Let's spray my face first. We are done with the face. I'm just gonna figure out what I'm gonna wear on my lips. This is the NYX marshmallow spray. I don't know why it like squeezes like that, but literally one of my favorite setting sprays. Yeah. And then I think I'm gonna use my Tower 28 lip liner, which I know is here because I just saw it. Like, I had it with me. I have a Tower 28 like brown lip liner. Unless I'm missing that somewhere, you know. I'll find it, hopefully. No. Okay. Love that for me. All right, mascara. So yeah, that's been what has been why I checked out. Oh, that's so cool. I love how like, I don't know how I feel about like super thin brushes like that, but let's see. I feel like I would actually, oh yeah, because it gets like all your lashes. Cute, it's fine. It'll do. It's fine. I feel like I never really liked mascara when I first opened it, so let's see. Of course, I was on a roll and I ruined it. Just gonna let that dry. I do like it for the lower lashes, obviously, because it's like a thin brush. So anyways, yeah, so all that to say, like, it has been an interesting season of life, no less, but I am very excited for what's to come. I'm very excited for what God is doing. Like, God is so good and kind no matter what, like everything that's been going on, and whether I got distant or what have you, like God has just been so faithful and so kind and so good, and I'm just really grateful for that because he's just so merciful. I'm so sad I don't know where this lip liner is. Yo no entiendo because it was just here. I'm so confused. Also, I'm gonna wear probably, this is a little Coco Mademoiselle sample that I didn't realize I had in here. Oh, I thought I found it. I did find it though. This is the Tower 28 multi liner in the shade, I want to say the shade is Draw Me, because the name is multi-liner and it says one liner Draw Me. We're gonna say the shade is Draw Me. And what I'm gonna do is, I have Aquaphor on my lips that I put on when I first did my skincare, and just rub that in a little bit. And my lips with that. I mean, I always go like that, and then I like shape the top a little bit better. And then I'll like rub it in. It looks crazy on there. It looks crazy right there. Also, this like stays really nicely. If you haven't tried the Tower 28 liners, you should, because they're really nice. And I need to clean off that mascara. Okay. Okay. Cute. And then for the actual gloss, you know, I think I'm gonna go with this e.l.f. the Glow Reviver lip oil in the shade Honey Talks. I actually really like this color, and it's so pretty. I was between this one, and I have the Glow Revival lip gloss excuse me, like squeeze tube. So I might go back and forth in between that and the other one tonight. So I'm going to go quickly get at least half dressed. I'm gonna see if I can pop on some press-ons and still be ready on time. Do y'all think I can do it? I think I can do it. I think I can do it. And I'll catch you guys when I go pick her up. Okay, so we're about to head out. I turned the car on already quick, but guys, look how cute this bag is. I forgot to show you. I bought it today at Target too. Super simple. I FaceTimed her and we're like on the same vibe, different fonts. It's giving black cat and golden retriever. We're both wearing like jeans, belt vibe, and she has like a colorful shirt on, and obviously I don't because I don't do colors. I'd be so proud. I also did not have to compromise anything, and I even threw on some nails. Okay, we did the press-ons, and listen, press-ons lately have been my absolute jam because they're so clutch, guys. They're so clutch. So we're gonna go pick up Naomi and I'm so excited. I actually used the Apple Invites app. This is a closer look on the bag. But anyway, let's go get my girl. I'm obsessed with this song, as everyone else is. Olivia Dean's Man I Need. I'm so happy to be talking to you guys again. It's a birthday girl.
I love you.
I love you.
My mom was like, who's Delta? That's what they said at the gate.
I was like, Bianca, and then your mom was like, Bianca? Or like, I heard her say Bianca.
Hold on, this one right here, it's like, no.
I meant to go back and do that, but oh, thank you.
I'm just gonna dig it in there. Okay. It should be,
Thanks.
It should be okay for now.
I love it. Get you friends that do hair and they look out for you.
No, literally.
So, yeah, so he was like, oh, your mom, I don't know what.
We look so freaking good.
You.
Like colors and
Happy birthday! Just a little something.
Oh, this is so you coded.
It is. It's us coded. It's very girly whirly.
It is.
So we did a little energy, a little prebiotic soda.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite candles, and I was like, she's gonna love it. And it's like the slowest burning candle ever.
Oh my God.
And then I wanted you to have one.
My friend.
I love you. You smell good too.
Thank you. Something different, yeah.
I am too. I'm wearing Mademoiselle.
Yeah. Okay.
I was like,
okay.
I never liked it, but I like it on me. So
yeah, I feel like it smells crazy on me. That's so good.
like, come on, Target.
No way.
It's giving little Chanel-y vibes.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I love it. Oh my,
Okay.
I never even tried.
We just got to the restaurant.
Hi.
And we actually made it super on time for our reservation. We're here like 20 minutes early, so we're just gonna chill.
Hopefully they set us down.
Yeah, and if not, whatever. But
we're gonna get into some photos. Okay,
Naomi and I, our outfits are pretty similar.
It is.
And also very different. Like,
it's giving very much like black cat meets,
black cat,
like,
come here. Black cat, golden retriever vibes, you know? She got the colors, but then I got like the jeans and the, you know?
I love it.
You know, yeah.
I love it.
It's cute. I want to see this place like when the sun goes down, but otherwise, like, this place is really pretty. Like the bar. This is what drew me to this place. Is this green velvet booth thing? Yeah, super cutie.
And then everybody went. I was like,
I mean, they're like very simple, but also not, because we're also overdressed compared to everyone in this restaurant.
no, quite literally.
But for the restaurant, I think we're pretty on par.
I feel it.
Right.
I'm telling you.
And also, I wish the sun went down a little bit. Okay, so we got our drinks, and why is this like so very good? All right, we got our drinks. Nate got a espresso martini.
Yes, ma'am, right here.
And I got a lemon drop. Cheers.
Cheers, babes. Wow.
Too strong.
I'm dead.
That sugar rim's gonna get me every
I
time.
was gonna say, if you want to do another round, girl, it'll be on me. Like, right here.
It's so good though. You wanna try it?
I would yeah, try to.
It's good. I didn't do the espresso martini because I had a cold brew earlier, and I was like, I feel like turned. Yeah. That coffee smells so good.
It does. It smells like a candle. I love it.
And we got chips with salsa and artichoke.
spinach and artichoke dip. Wow.
Is it good?
Yes.
Oh Lord, are you gonna scoop?
If you would fail, I would spoon right there.
Yo. Because why is this doing this to me? Yeah.
Right? That's good.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow, that is
Let me get into
delicious.
that.
Right. And we also have to figure out what we're gonna eat.
Most likely a burger. Because it would be us to go to somewhere fancy and get a burger.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oh,
We could also split a burger and do a Caesar salad and split that. What do you think?
yeah. Yeah.
That way it's not too much food.
When we have a...
We figured it out, y'all. All the food is here. It also got lower loud in here, but
It definitely did.
condiments on the side. Yeah.
Guys, we're in the bathroom, and even the bathroom is beautiful here.
Today.
Yeah. This is what I wanted.
Bianca
Listen.
is that girl. Okay, let's talk about it. She literally planned my birthday like to this fire restaurant. Okay, I like the golden.
No, I tell you, we love golden hour.
Okay, and now we're going to get dessert. I have no idea where we're going. This is super exciting.
It's gonna be fun.
I love it.
Whatchamacallit, guys, this place was such a win. And of course this battery's dying, but I have another one.
Come on.
See you guys in a bit.
Happy birthday to you. What is that?
Good morning, you guys. It's the next day, and so like I said, my camera did die last night, and guys, I'm so bad about just filming on my phone for the rest of the night, because like I definitely could do that. But anyway, after I talked to you guys, we went and got some ice cream, but like I said, our friends met us there and like came up behind us and like sang to her, and it was super sweet. And then after that, we went to Trevon's house and like just hung out, talked to him and his mom, and like it was a good time. And then I came home. I had homework to do, discussion posts to do. Y'all, was up till 2 in the morning getting that done. Like, of course, this one time where like I waited till the pretty last minute to do the assignments, which was shame on me, but like also the server just wasn't working yesterday morning, so like my plan to like do my homework early just didn't pan out for me. It was really annoying. But we did hang out at Trey's house a little bit, and I left his house around like almost 11, because I was in my house before 11, but it had just hit 11 and whatever. So then yeah, I did my homework, went to bed like 2 in the morning, and now I'm here. It's currently 9:52. I'm on my way to work, but I did just want to wrap up this vlog and say thank you so much for watching one of my videos. This was a fun one. I'm excited for what's to come. I feel like a lot's gonna start moving and changing again. And if you've been watching my videos at all, like, and if you've come across, I've said this before so much, but I really do feel like I've been in such a crazy season of shifting for the last 3 years. Like, I was talking to my mentor about this, and I told her, I'm like, I don't think I've had a good amount of time like in so long. In the last 3 years, like I haven't been able to establish a routine that lasts more than like 6 to 8 months. And you know, I'm grateful for shifting. I'm grateful for what God is doing. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching another of my videos. Don't forget to subscribe for more adventures, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.